Hi guys, Wayne here for the Let's Play Kit Gaming channel, and welcome to episode 2 of my State of Decay title Update 3 walkthrough. Now, when we left off with the prologue, I taught you guys about weapon specializations and a number of other things, and I also taught you guys what to expect from this walkthrough series. So let's get this show on the road. If you press up on the D-pad, you can see your survivor menu. As you can see, we have Marcus Campbell, whose skills are growing rather beautifully. We have Ed Jones, who is a nimble survivor who is presently injured after being mauled by Lily's dad. Speaking of Lily, here is Lily Ritter. She's an NPC, she controls the radio, we are unable to switch out to her. Pastor William gets an option on the radio, but he's also an NPC. Alan Gunderson is another NPC, but he does take part in a number of missions. I am curious as to whether we can actually take these guys out with us, the NPCs, now that we have the title update 3, and we are able to take out NPCs with us. We have Maya Torres, who is our other beginning survivor. We have Sam Hoffman, who is another nimble survivor who we can switch out to when we're friends with her. And we have Jacob Ritter, Lily's brother, Thomas's son, who, much like Marcus, is a natural athlete. So Jacob is perfectly capable of, and probably will become, another frequently used survivor in my game, and hopefully your game too. So, if you press up on the D-pad again and press the right bumper, you can go across to this menu here. This tells you the amount of stockpiles of food that you have, your supplies, such as food, medicine, ammunition, construction materials, and barrels of fuel. The bracket there, the little line, is telling you the maximum amount that you can store. If you go over this limit, then you will lose stockpiles per minute, so try not to go over, guys. These are our possessions, and up here we have our population. We have an 8 population and 8 beds. What Lily's just talking about is that once we get new survivors, we are going to need new beds, which means we have to build. To build, we require construction materials. If you press the right bumper once again, you can see the free space is here. We are able to build up a sleeping area here, which adds more beds. However, I am not going to build in the church because I am going to progress the game quite quickly in order to move home. So, let's see what we've got here. If you guys press select, you can see your objective. This is the objective here. If you press A, you can select this as your destination, so you can follow the waypoint on the map. Here we have a scavenger, signs of survivor activity, and these infestations can cause a problem. Infestations can cause your survivors to go missing. It's important that you deal with infestations as soon as you see them. I'm not going to deal with them just yet until I get the group of survivors from this mission. We have a scavenger mission to do, but first things first, we're going to progress the story. So if you press up on the D-pad and once again go to this area here, the map, if you highlight the radio, you are able to offer shelter to survivors. You're also able to forage for food, medicine, ammunition, materials and fuel. We want to radio out for new survivors because we require, I believe it's 12 survivors to move home. So we're going to go ahead and go to our first waypoint, which is the radio tower or the water tower, in order to find a location to find some medical supplies for Ed, who obviously has been mauled. Poor bastard. Let's go!
Other people tried to go it alone and ended up, well, we just sort of stayed here after that.
Nice bit of dialogue from Lily.
No.
So this is our destination, and I always reverse in so that I've got a swift escape. Here we have a diner as well. Diners are great places to find food. If you set up a diner as an outpost, it will give you extra food. Let me just get to a safe area and I will teach you about this. So quickly, up on the D-pad, scroll across, you can see that we use -1 medicine per day. If we claim a medical area as an outpost, we get +3 on the medicine front, so that will take our total to +2, which means we gain +2 medicine per day rather than losing -1. So setting up areas that have symbols for medicine, ammunition, food, that sort of thing, are great places to set up as outposts. So here we've got another survey location, got an infestation there. If you hold the left trigger, this is actually a scouting mission. So if we fully survey the area, we will gain influence and potentially like friend points and things to enable our survivors to become friends with us. Here we have a potential home site. This would be the Kirkman Residence, a tribute to Robert Kirkman, the creator of the Walking Dead comics. You can move there. It's not a very good house to move to in my opinion, even though it does have some great surroundings. But I probably will not move there. For the sake of the walkthrough, I'm probably going to move to the Snyder's Trucking Warehouse, which is pretty much the best potential home site in the game. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to teach you guys the perfect setup to survive. Then you guys are obviously free to do what you like in your games, but this is the way I'm going to do it in my game, just to show you guys everything that you need to know about the game, basically. So there's quite a lot to survey, and sometimes when you unlock a question mark, you get another question mark unlocked. So I am missing a few in the general area, and I'm not sure why. Here we go, we got one down here. A screamer, so that's obviously to do with the infestation. Screamer zombies have no arms. However, they can scream and stagger your survivor, which can be a bastard, to be perfectly honest, guys. If you are in the midst of a horde as well, or a number of other zombies, then and a screamer knocks you down, you're in for trouble. Just get the hell out of there. Deal with the screamer first. So we get plus 25 influence for the day for scouting the area. We've found the vets. That's the area that we need to go in order to get the meds for Eds. Meds for Eds? Meds for Ed. We should get a survivor mission pinging now as well.
Okay, sounds like it's worth checking out.
Oh crap, lots of zombies.
Something.
So let's get a cheeky bit of XP in here. So we got Dante, our first survivor.
You might want to go check it out.
News to faces. Come down here, get off the bin. Yeah. Right, so we've just got our first survivor mission. Let's press select on the map, and here it is. Friendly survivors. So if we recruit these, we can bring them back. We'll automatically become friends with one of them by default. The other two we have to work to become friends with, but as we are friends with one, we are able to switch out to him whenever we want.
Alan and Sam to meet you at the clinic.
Now we've just got the... I crashed into a lamppost, that was lame. We've just got the option to establish outposts as well. That's something that I will teach you guys in a later episode when we finally move to Snyder's Trucking Warehouse. However, I am going to do a little bit of foraging for supplies. Let's see what we got here. So this guy is always called Martin, and he is another powerhouse survivor. So we're going to let these guys join us. I believe him to be a chef or something, but at least one of them is a powerhouse. We have to guard the perimeter while these guys are getting ready to join us. We're going to steal their crisps because they don't need them anymore. And then we are going to defend the area. While we've got these survivors, there's a number of things that we can do once they've all gathered up. First we need to defend the area. Where are the zombies? There you are! Right, so they caught me almost off guard, to be honest. So we're going to get back on track, kill these bastards. There we go. The one-hit kills are becoming more and more frequent the more we train with Marcus and the more we level him up. So very useful indeed. Got a zombie walking across the way here. Plenty of zombies coming over the fence, which we will deal with as and when. So here they are. So the survivors are now ready. This means that they are ready to come home with us. So we have to load them up in the car, and we are meant to take them straight home. This guy apparently wants to do it the rebel way and just stand on the windshield, but that's fine, bro. You do what you like. So. Another thing about having these survivors, as we now have the option in Title Update 3 to actually take survivors out with us, I still recommend using this little trick. When you get new survivors, it's a perfect opportunity, the perfect time to go and look for supplies. We want some construction materials because we need 50 construction materials to move home. So we're going to search a few construction sites. An edger, that's a heavy weapon. Great, considering we've just got Martin, who is a heavy weapons... he will be a heavy weapons expert because he's a powerhouse. So we had nothing in the construction supply department in that general area, so as you can see, that area is now X'd out. That means it's empty. If that was a construction area and we left the rucksack in there, we could set that as an outpost and gain construction materials every day. This area here is a diner, but there's usually construction materials. I nearly said always, but that's not true. Let's see if we've got some construction materials here, which we have. So we're going to load that on our back, and we're going to take this extra axe because you can never have too many heavy weapons. And now that we've got a construction rucksack, I think that we are going to go ahead and clear out some infestations while we've still got these survivors with us. Golf club is a blunt weapon, which I don't like, so I'm going to leave that there. We made a lot of noise there, so a perfect opportunity to get some levels if we wanted to. But I'm just going to load the survivors in the car and take everything, all the zombies, to the infestation area just across the street. And we'll have a big showdown here. Hell yeah for big showdowns. So that zombie's just decided that he wants to eat our door. If we build a workshop, there's a screamer. That's what I was talking about, guys. They scream, that gets annoying. So we want to deal with screamers quickly. We've got a lot of Zeds to deal with here, so what I'm going to do is eat a snack, and then we're going to deal with this other screamer. Beware, guys, because even the survivors you aren't controlling, they can die, so keep that in mind. However, thanks to Marcus being a damn beast, we can pretty much roll into a horde without taking any damage. Well, Marcus, these guys not so much. The problem is, these bastards here, the screamers. So we've dealt with that guy. Got another one here. Roll and left bumper and right. Sweet kill attack. So these guys are all good. We've still got some zombies inside to deal with to clear the infestation out. Let's see what we've got in here. A blunt weapon. We need to clear out the infestation, but we also need some more supplies as well.
Damn, I'm tired.
Search. That was loud. I don't mind about being loud at this point in the game, guys, and you guys shouldn't either, because you want to level up Marcus as much as possible. So obviously being loud attracts zombies. Oh, there's one. Sneaky bastard. Almost scared me, and I say almost. Right, so there's the infestation clear. Now let's show you what we gain. Plus 10 community morale and plus 10 influence for the day. So it's very, very good to clear out infestations as and when. And it also prevents your survivors going missing. So yeah. Here we have a horde. Great way to deal with hordes. Reverse over them. Your car doesn't take any damage. And you actually deal with the horde nice and easy. However, I personally would rather run into a horde and fight it than run it over, because you gain more XP. And thanks to Marcus being a heavy weapons expert, as you can see, we can pretty much dispose of hordes so quickly and so easily. I believe we have one more infestation to deal with, so let's set that as the waypoint. And let's head there now. Once we've done that, we've got our construction supplies. I will search an additional construction area, and hopefully if there's construction supplies there, we will send out a scavenger by using the radio to radio in a scavenger. Now, I'm not a fan of infestations when they're in the bathrooms, because you never know which bathroom the actual infestation is going to be in. It could be in the male bathrooms, it could be in the female. Right, Screamer is annoying. So let's deal with him now. There you go. So it appears that this infestation is in both bathrooms. So I've just ate a snack as Marcus is getting tired. To fight tiredness, eat coffee. Eat and drink coffee. Eat coffee? Drink coffee and energy drinks, I should have said. I got distracted by a Screamer. So deal with these, then hopefully this infestation is clear. Level 6 fighting. So once we're level 7, we should get a special ability. Let me just check. Utility skill. You want shove because this knocks your enemies down immediately. Now this shove attack combined with the heavy weapons expert is flawless, guys, trust me. So we got something here. Let's see what we got. Tussin, which is a medicine. Never had too much medicine. So for some reason, the infestation isn't cleared, even though it would appear that everything's dead. This is why I hate the bathroom infestations, but you can't do anything about it. You just have to clear them, and try not to moan about it too much like I do. Heavy weapons level 3, so just from fighting, we are already heavy weapons level 3. So here's the last of them. Yeah! Area secured, so let's have a cheeky search and see what's what. Another hoe, which is a heavy weapon. This looks like it's going to be petrol or something. Yep, gallons of fuel. So we can call for scavengers here if we wanted to. However, we are more interested in... Oh crap, where the hell did you come from, good sir? We are more interested in finding construction supplies. Why won't you die? There we go. So we're going to rush back now to our police cruiser. We do not want to abandon that. I can't remember if I said this, but if you have a workshop and you leave your car in a parking space overnight, it will repair the damage to your vehicle. Which is very handy if, like me, you have a tendency for your cars to get damaged because you're a reckless bastard. Get in, other guy, who I do not yet know. So let's just kill that annoying one. Get in, sir. Thank you. So let's take these survivors back home, and then we shall head to another... Actually, let's head to the construction site first. It's on the way. So right by the church camp, we have another construction site here, which I am quickly going to forage inside to see if we've got any construction materials, and then maybe another heavy weapon. That would be nice. Extra influence deposited always goes a long way. Just a hatchet, but we do have more construction materials. So I'll press Y, call for scavengers,
I found some supplies.
and you will send a survivor to come and collect these. The survivor will appear as a green dot on the map, which is Maya in this case. Maya will run all the way here, and if you meet Maya, or whoever else actually decides, well, I've got trapped, whoever decides to come and get the supplies, you can actually... I think I've just lost a survivor. Get in, sir. Such an attention seeker. You can actually meet them on their scavenger hunt, join in on the scavenger hunt, and get friendship points, which is great for making friends. So never overlook the benefits of actually joining in on a scavenger hunt, guys. I thoroughly recommend it. So we're going to drop our new survivors off at home, and we'll see who we've got. I know for a fact that Martin is a powerhouse. Martin is a unique survivor. He always has a different last name, but his first name is always Martin. And he is always a powerhouse. There are a few unique survivors in the game, such as Ben Green. There's a guy called Frank. We got Martin. And there's one guy called Marshall who has a bald spot. And a guy called Rassel who always has a cowboy hat. So we're going to drop off these new weapons for some more extra influence. We're doing really good on the influence front. To deposit the rest of the snacks. So you can only carry 4 in a stack. So as you can see, we've got 312 influence now, which means we've got a lot to spend. Let's meet our new survivors. Dante Hine, Braggart's Pack-a-Day Clerk, play trivia games. So he's a researcher, which means he can actually man the library. Now you do occasionally need an expert researcher in order to research better things, upgrades for your camp. We have Martin, who, as I said, guys, was a natural athlete. He's one of the unique survivors. And we have Brendan Camacho, team player, light gardening, natural athlete. So, as I said, I believe we had 2 expert powerhouse survivors. And we have. And this guy's a farmer as well. That means he can man the garden and the greenhouse to bring in extra food once we build it. So, that's it for our new survivors. And we have a scavenge mission on the run. We have a scavenger, which will allow us to meet new neighbours. But we also have the vet mission to do, which is what I'm going to do now. The sooner we rush through the main storyline missions, the sooner we get to move home. So I'm going to take my cop car, and even though Alan and Sam tell us not to drive up right there, there is a reason for this, guys. A method to my madness. Nyahaha.
Plus, they don't exactly go on trees, and we only got so much fuel to keep them running. So we gotta be careful about when we use them.
So I've alerted a horde which I will fight hand to hand, man to man. There is a method to my madness, guys. If you abandon your car around here in this parking space, you will eventually, after the latter half of this mission is complete, have to get a car. So why the hell shouldn't it be your own car? We're going to take this crappy car now and drive to Sam and Alan. And then we're going to get the vet mission done to close this episode. Now, there are a number of things that you guys can keep in mind in the vets. Let's first abandon ship.
What did I say? No cars.
It's over there, my friend.
About time you showed up. Let's get this show on the road. You're the newbie.
Let's get this
so
show
you
on the
get
road. I
busted
say
in
that
the
way
window.
too much. There's a cute puppy.
Will make less noise. Or, hey, you could do it like a total fucking idiot. Up to you.
Just get us inside.
Sounds good. Right, so we're going to break into the vets. And here, guys, there are a number of things that you can do that I recommend that you guys do. Firstly, you want to fully search the area because you can get a shit ton of medicine and supplies and things that will come in handy when training up your new survivors. Especially at your new powerhouses if you do want the powerhouse survivor track like I do. Now, can we radio in for scavengers? Yes, we can. So we're going to radio that one. And hopefully we can get another one. Yep, so we're going to load this one up. Take in the rest of the supplies. And we've got scavengers already on the way. which is great. Already on a head start. So we've took a rucksack, we've radioed in for scavengers. We've got Zeds here. We did have Zeds here. Die, sir. News to the food. Got more Zeds in here that we shall deal with accordingly. Camera went funny there. Yeah, level 6 powerhouse. So Marcus Campbell is already pretty much maxed out. Already. Great times. Not complaining. So we've got Zeds coming in. If you shut the door, if I can shut the door, then a great little tip if you are using another survival. Wait for the bang. Wait for the bang. There we go. Sprint out the door and you will pretty much knock down or one-hit kill anything that's outside. That was sweet. That was sweet. Right, so now that mission is over. We simply have to take the resources back to camp. However, we are unable to use a car. If you do use a car at this point in this mission, the mission will pause until you get rid of that car and head back to your survivors. So, do not get a vehicle yet, but we did abandon our vehicle in the necessary location. So we're riding straight into a horde, so potentially Marcus will become max fighting in this little battle scene here. Maybe, you never know. So if you taunt, you make noise.
Come get me, you dead bastards!
Which subsequently alerts hordes. It can even spawn zombies. Great for leveling up. I do have a guide on that, guys, if you are interested in a fast level up guide. You basically just stand in one place and you will attract hordes and anything that moves. And you will spawn zombies to the area, which is great if you want to level up quickly and easily. So we're going to try and get some last minute kills in here. Success. Here we go, zombie horde killed. So I'm just going to pop some pills because Marcus took a little bit of damage there because I wasn't paying attention to my health. Let's eat a snack. Did I bring out some more coffee? No. So we're going to get a sprint home. Got someone coming here. Who is this? This would be... I'm not sure what his name is, but he's our scavenger. And we just leveled up cardio as well. If you hold the sprint button down, guys, you will level up cardio. So the mission should ping around here. There we go. Perfect placement. So we've got a car. Maya's gathered our construction supplies. So let's just check our construction supplies now. As you can see, we have 8 beds and a population of 11. That means people are going to be more likely to become tired and cranky. However, I'm not building in this area because we need 50 construction materials, which we have now. To move home, we also need 12 survivors. So is Sam in the car? Nope, where is Sam? Yes, she's in the back seat, you bitch. Let's run over Alan. Die, sir. Now let's head back to camp and cash in this quest. And then we shall leave it there for episode 2. I crashed. I'm not a very good driver, guys, I'm not going to lie. But there's such a huge stockpile of vehicles and they restore overnight anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Especially not at this point in the game. But obviously, when you guys play, don't take driving tips from me, just take other tips from me. I urge you all to drive safe. So we're going to break in here quickly and deposit our rucksack of medicine supplies, which should increase our stockpile. Yes, by 17. Let's drop off everything else that we found.
We got your cyclophosphamide, Lily. I didn't
and here's some dialogue, guys, so I'll shut up for a second.
You said we were getting antibiotics for Ed.
Relax. We got those too.
What the hell is going on here?
Okay, look. I've got this condition, lupus. It's chronic, no cure. Without medication, your friend needs antibiotics. I need medicine, so I kinda sent you to a place you might find both.
So, you used me.
I didn't...
Just let me know when you find the doc.
Right, so a cheeky bit of dialogue there. Lily apparently has lupus, but we have found both Lily's medicine and Ed's medicine, which means everything's going to be okay. Now we need to wait until we find Doc Hansen. So my friends, I hope you found this both educational and entertaining. This has been episode 2, and I have been your host. And I shall see you in the next one, my friends. Wayne here for the Let's Play Cat Gaming channel, saying goodbye.